Joel, you moved out here. Why in the world would you move all the way from California?
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah, same thing.
The impetus for us initially, and I may have said this in the last time that we had conversations on live stream, but the impetus for us as a family, we were looking at already selling our house and moving to just a different area of LA. And then the more that things are going on with COVID's lockdowns and some of the policies that were in play that we just were not vibing with, we started looking outwards. We looked at Tahoe. We looked at, back in Oregon where my folks are from. And then my wife had said to me, she's like, well, why don't we go take a look at Austin? We've always talked about it. And we came out and in less than 48 hours, we knew it was the place. It hit all the markers that we were looking for. We're very much more like a mix of indoor, outdoor in terms of like the things that we like to do, from hiking and lakes and rivers and oceans and so on. It just, from food and kind of the music culture that's here, it really was the better family atmosphere that we were looking for than what LA was providing at that point. And so I think for us, it was, it started there, and then it became so much more as we've learned more about the city that we've been here.
So you're saying you have no plans of going back?
I have no remorse. In fact, I felt like I won the lottery once everything just kind of played out the way it did.
Oh man. So speaking of pricing though, Joel, since you're in real estate, just kidding. Can we expect to see pre-pandemic home prices? That's like a question for you. Somebody that's been in Austin now for a year and a half, you just purchased a home. Do you think there's some concern from you or from people that have just moved here about prices coming down? Or you're just like, look, I got my house, I got my mortgage set, I don't care?
Well, like any investment, it only matters if you sell, right? If you're in a situation where you have to sell, that's probably the worst situation, because then you're just at the whims of wherever the market's at. Otherwise, you get to dictate like how that investment's going to work for you, because you could turn around, like Connie and I have already talked about it. We could turn around and rent this place out, build another spot, and continue that process. And we probably could afford it right now based off how things are for our financials are, but it would really strap us. But down the road, it'd be better unless the market turned, and then we'd be in a situation where we'd probably have to offload one of those assets. Right. I think at the end of the day, it really just depends. From that perspective, I don't really worry about it. Actually, when it does come down, I get excited because I'm like, maybe my tax burden will come down. That's the way I look at it. So,
yeah, Ian, tell everybody about how the taxes are right now.
Oh man, so it's funny because I was out with some clients this morning and we were looking at some houses, and we were in a neighborhood that's low tax at around 2%, right? 2% tax rate, and so they pull up this calculator and they show me the taxes. They're like, this is what we think our payment's going to be. And I looked at that number and I looked at them and I looked back at that number and I'm like, uh-oh. So I grabbed the calculator, typed it in. It was literally double what they had planned for, but that's in a low tax neighborhood. So it could have been so much higher if they were looking in a different area. It's just, it's definitely something that hits people kind of hard. Yeah. If they're not doing their research or not prepared for it.
Yeah. And we are seeing prices come down. I know a lot of people I hesitate to talk about this topic on the live stream because I'm doing a video about it right now because I don't want to burn 2 videos, but so keep an eye out for that video, but it was supposed to come out yesterday. So it'll come out next week. But anyway, so the prices are coming down. How fast they're coming down, prices coming down. Ernest is right. They're going to have to come down 50% to be back to 2019. I don't see them coming down that low. I can tell you that I looked at the numbers for August. My problem is when I go to try to look at the whole MSA, I don't have enough data points. It's too many data points to pull from. When I look at Austin, you're going to see the Austin numbers down from last month. They were at 633, which was up. That I guarantee you, Ian, market right here, they'll probably be in the 590s next month when they come out in 2 weeks. So
this question is going to both of you then. If everything was exactly the same when it comes to price, the prices of the homes were exactly the same, Texas, California or Austin.
They're getting pretty damn close, but continue.
Yeah.
You mean like cultures, weather, all that? No.
All of it. You had everything together, but the housing prices were identical.
Yeah, I get you. I would say for me, it's a no brainer. I would be here in Austin, but that's because it fits the lifestyle that I was looking for. And honestly, Eric is correct when it comes to the culture and the people. It was something my wife and I saw immediately. And we were joking, like, there's got to be something in the water. There's something going on here. Like, everybody is just friendly. They don't look, you're going to meet jerks too, but most people, from like the guy serving you coffee to just some random person next to you, you just strike up conversations and they were genuine. They weren't, I don't mean to throw LA under a bus, but I would meet people that there was always an angle. And so you were always meeting a myriad of, like, you're genuine people, more so out in the suburb. You get more into the city, and everybody has a shtick. So
one kills you with income taxes, the other property taxes, but at least California, you can retire one day. What?
Why can't you? Why can't you retire here?
Yeah, I don't know that I would. Would you? Hold on.
I get what he's saying. It's the idea of your property taxes forever going up, and as you retire, you get priced out of your own home. But there are afforded there's accommodations for elderly and veterans as well, right?
Yeah. Right. Eric, what else you got, man? Give you the stage, man. It's all you.
Yeah, I mean, I was born and raised Newport Beach, California, so I had no reason to really leave. I had all my family still here. I moved out to Austin area, the greater Austin area, Round Rock, just out of faith and on a whim, because seeing the dramatic appreciation in prices really, and I'm not the only one that had experienced it, of 30-year-old people with young families, and they have their eyes set on a nice townhome here that all of a sudden goes from 550,000 here in Orange County where I'm at to up to 700,000, 750. And that's no backyard. That's 1,000 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And my son is now 6. He's never seen a big backyard. My dog is 7. He's never seen the backyard. I'm 30. I've never experienced a backyard bigger than 4,000 square feet. So granted, you're getting the area, you're getting the weather, you're getting the beach. I can drive an hour and a half to the mountains or an hour and a half to the desert. So those things people are paying a premium for. But as my lifestyle started to change, my priorities started to change. I really had to take a look once we realized, look, if we wanted to get a townhome, we're about a year out now, or we immediately jump ship, give something that our kids are going to love, and do it right now instead of waiting and guarantee it. Because even in a year from now, maybe prices they're still going to steadily appreciate back to the normal rate of appreciation. So what does that look like? So a lot went into this decision, but then all of a sudden just got the confirmation, jumping ship and doing it and not regretting it, because the lifestyle is different, but in a good way. My priorities have changed where now all of a sudden it's big land, great people, good area, no income tax for the state. So that also helps. And, I'm still learning something new every single day. So that type of excitement has really provided, a brighter side where there's more opportunity, I feel like.
Thanks for watching this short of the Real Migos podcast. For more live streams, hit here. For more clips, hit here. We'll catch you on the next one.